Now, the calendar may still say August, but right now you can definitely feel the fall in the air.
Yeah, fall really wants to get into this newscast. I mean, that seems to be a theme here. But even if you're enjoying summer, it's okay to ask the question, will fall colors follow? WBZ meteorologist Jacob Wycoff shows us what foliage fans can expect to see this autumn.
Let's just kind of rip the Band-Aid off. Let's just get right to it. Is this year going to be a good year?
It looks like a good year.
This is Jim Salge, a writer for Yankee Magazine. His annual fall foliage forecast was published yesterday.
We love fall foliage in New England, and there's a reason why people come from all over the world to see it. It's consistently a great display.
And boy, this season may be a busy one. Multiple factors are coming together for what Jim says.
I think it's going to be a pretty good year.
Things like
El Nino, La Nina are really important towards fall and winter New England weather. We're going to be in a neutral pattern. Last year was El Nino. It was very warm. The last 3 years before that were La Nina. So we haven't had a real neutral, normal year in a while. We hope that that brings early cold fronts in, kind of has a normal progression of fall.
Jim also points to other plants having a good year as a benchmark for foliage.
The hydrangeas this year were really bright because they had a few bad years. We had a really good growing summer. The trees didn't put a lot of energy into seeds and fruit this year. They had a really bad year last year, so a lot of energy is going towards growth and repair this year. So we really feel good that the trees are healthy going into fall.
If there was one thing Jim is cautious about, it's about last year's mold and the lack of winter cold that could dampen the experience.
It was a really mild winter, and a lot of those spores are still at the base of the trees. If it stays wet, some of them can activate. We really don't think it's going to be as bad as last year, though.
Jim thinks this season could start a bit early this year, in northern New England as early as late September.
Then you really have 4 or 5 weeks for that wave of color to move towards the coast and south before ending in Boston.
Are there any of your favorite places, maybe locally here in Massachusetts, but also across New England?
Sure. I think one of the best underrated place to go leaf peeping is downtown Boston. You have so much greenway, green space. You have trees from all over the world. And it turns peak after everywhere else in New England. And that's the thing that locals know and love about leaf peeping is it's about the leaves, but the leaves are a backdrop to every other fall tradition that we have here. The apple picking, the pumpkin picking, the farmers markets, the hikes, everything that we do in fall had that beautiful backdrop.
Definitely something to look forward to in the coming weeks. Now, if you want to read Jim's full fall forecast, we have a link on our website, WBZ.com, and you could also pick up a copy of Yankee Magazine on store shelves. In Boston, I'm meteorologist Jacob Wycoff, WBZ News.
And everything he said, I'm ready to add to my list. Beautiful here in Boston during the fall time, but I want to go on the leaf peeping drive.
And have the experience.
Yes.
It's worth it.